And I think maybe like, I don't know, 2 months ago or right when school started, I emailed all of the upper school, actually it was right after that Student Government Day. I emailed the whole upper school with a Google Doc. So if you click on Research Resources, at the top of this Research Resources page is a Google Doc full of all the logins and passwords to things that we subscribe to through the library. So yeah, go ahead and open that. So like our online Encyclopedia Britannica is there, the Trib, the New York Times, because you need to subscribe after like the first 10 articles or something. And then the databases that we use a lot for researching are through a company called ProQuest. And if you click on the link that says view the entire suite of resources here, if you're at home, you'll use that link and then the login and password right below it. But when you're at school, I'm actually going to backtrack a bit. When you're at school on that Research Resources page, it'll automatically log in because of IP authentication. But we're using one called eLibrary. So get yourself there and click on it. And once we get to eLibrary, I'm going to encourage you guys to click on the Advanced Search button on the left, because we have a pretty narrow focus on what we're looking for. So according to the handout that you guys got on the what's it called?
Google Doc.
Going Further Friday.
Yep.
This is a follow-up Friday. Nothing to do with it. According to your Going Further Friday, you need an article from the last 6 months, and it has to be like a general kind of news article. So what I would do is when I'm at this advanced search is I would uncheck all of these, or clear all of these except for newspapers and magazines. And then if you scroll down under date range, we're going to change the date range to show everything. And we're going to say we want dates after like approximately, what is it? Maybe like May.
Mm-hmm.
May of this year. So, all right, so we're kind of limiting ourselves to the last 6 months. And then let's go back up to the actual place where we plug in our search terms. So if you start doing like antibiotic, resistance, or whatever antibiotic, you'll notice that the database kind of gives you some suggestions on searches or tags that it frequently sees. So we can just start with antibiotic resistance. And then, oops, I screwed up the year. All right, and once you search, you will notice that the first thing that eLibrary pulls back is something that they called research topics. So it's kind of like a bundle of information that we can expand. So it's already kind of packaged some articles together that are really sort of relevant. You see the kind of subtopics on the right-hand side. And then if you scroll down a bit, there's some related links. And then even further down, some articles that they like in particular. Yeah?
I know what you did and it said that I couldn't find it.
Oh, really?
I saw resist. I didn't.
Yeah, try your spelling again.
It's pretty cool.
I can pop by and help you in a second. Okay. So this kind of package of information is what the eLibrary database put together. But then if you keep scrolling down to the actual search results, you'll notice that all of these conform to what we said for our search. So these are all going to be after May 1st of this year. You'll probably see like this one and this one. Oh, yes, these two are the exact same news article. So in a situation like this, what I'm guessing happened is the Sheboygan Press and the Topeka Capital Journal both used article from the Associated Press, the AP. Have you guys heard of that organization? So they're like a big body that writes a bunch of news articles, and then smaller newspapers just kind of buy the ability to print that. So that's why you'll see some duplicate information there. But once you scroll down and kind of find something that might be interesting to read, let's say this one, the World Health Organization sounds the alarm on resistant infections. If you click on that, it looks like it's got some good information for you. Then what's really sweet is up at the top, there's a link that says Citation View. and it'll jump to the formatted citation right there for you. So here's the MLA style, but I'm guessing in science we'll probably be using the EPA style. I'm not sure if you guys have a preference, but you don't have to like use EasyBib or any of those tools. You can just copy and paste it right from there. All right, the other tip that is probably going to sound really obvious, but I just want to show you how to do it better, is using Google News. So in a new tab, you guys just go to google.com/news. All right. So again, we can just kind of begin by searching our keywords, so antibiotic resistance perhaps. But then you can click on search tools all the way to the right, and then we can customize our date range just like we did in eLibrary. So we'll go back and try from May to today, and then get back some articles that are a lot more current. The only bummer about using Google News is that it won't do the citation for you, but of course you can use EasyBib or another one of those tools. Do you guys have any questions for me?